Good afternoon and welcome to TV2 Takeover. I'm Wmca.
And I'm Lexi Duvino. On this TV2 Takeover, we'll bring you SDK's newest performance, show you what our male teachers think about makeup, and a little MCA history. But first, Ava, it's so nice to see how hard the construction team worked these past few years on the Mother House.
Wow, Lexi, that's such a nice compliment. Let's take a look at some affirmations that the senior class said over the past week.
Sarah Kuhn.
Addison.
Claire McClure.
Daphne Moore.
Tatum Schaefer.
Hannah Christian.
Daphne Moore.
Cecile.
Daphne.
Morgan.
Daphne Moore.
Alexia Waddington.
T. Pastry.
Anna Grenrud.
Miss Wiley and Miss Saldana. Tatum Schaefer.
Miss Abear.
Juliet Pop. Ava Wimberly.
Caroline St. Pierre.
Me! Ellie Callahan.
Emma Crookshank.
Hannon.
Mia Peppo. Lauren Snyder.
My wife.
Lauren Snyder. Ava Echagera. Izzy Maestri. Emma Ritchie.
Caroline Garrity. Izzy Maestri.
Grace Rivera. Addie Anderson.
Mrs. Richard.
Lauren Snyder.
Mr. Laurent.
Margaret Martella.
Elizabeth Zamora.
Hannah.
Colby.
Mia Peppo.
Reese.
Me. Casey Swanson.
Miss O'Brien.
Olivia Meyer.
Colleen. Anne Marie Theriot. Tatum Schaefer. Lexi Duvino. Lauren Snyder. Lauren Said. Samantha. Ellen Grunrud.
Mia Swanji. Kylie Lacoste.
Penelope Anderson.
Lauren Snyder.
Ava Echagera. Brooklyn Butler. Lexi Duvino.
Sherman.
Wow, do those compliments make you feel warm and fuzzy inside?
Definitely. It shows that the beauty is on the inside and the outside.
Speaking of which, let's catch some of our male teachers guessing some products.
Okay, so you're gonna guess which female products these are. It's like makeup and skincare.
That's some sort of lip gloss.
Lipstick.
Oh Jesus! Like it looks like lipstick, but it's like too small to be lipstick. Maybe it's like an eyeliner. Actually, I think it's eyeliner. Yeah.
It's blush.
I'm 0 for 1.
Let's see, probably something for blemishes.
Cheek stuff? I don't know. That was close, right? I said cheeks. Oh.
That's roll-on deodorant for sure.
That's for your eyelashes.
Yes.
That is an eyelash curler.
That's an eyelash curler.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew that.
That's something with the hair where you it goes like inside your hair, right?
Yes. It's a overnight curler.
I'm gonna say that looks like something for your hair. So I'm gonna say a hair curling something.
Yeah.
You tie your hair with that, okay, when you're putting on your makeup so that your makeup doesn't get in your hair, right?
Weird jade pendant.
Oh, I have no soap. I have no idea what that is.
Soap. That's gotta be soap.
It's a gua sha.
What is a gua sha?
So
you like shape your face so like if you want like a better jawline, you like
Miss O'Brien told me about those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not how skin works. That's eyeliner.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks like a rocket ship. Eyeliner.
Yes.
To make your eyebrows look more defined, right?
It's eyeliner. So you put it like in your.
Oh, it's on like this part?
Yeah. The top or bottom.
What? That's crazy. Wow. This is crazy. I'm like learning a lot of things right here. This is fun. I need to pay attention more. That's crazy.
Lexi, don't you just love how involved our teachers are at this school?
Speaking of which, let's discover how some of them came to Mount Carmel.
With a twist!
How did you end up at MCA?
Oh my God, no!
How'd you end up at MCA? A friend I used to go with me at the same master's program told me, you should go to our school to teach. And
I ended up here.
Thank you.
What happened to my teeth?
What do you see? What do you see?
Mama, a girl behind you.
How did you end up at MCA?
Well, let's see. I did my IT gig for like 20 years. I got tired of doing that, and I said, oh, I got spiders all over me. Check that out.
Why not? Come teach like 80 girls. Why not? That sounds like a really swell idea.
How did you end up at MCA?
Well, I was interviewed and I was hired.
How did you end up at MCA?
Y'all is too funny. Y'all are just too funny.
How did you end up at MCA?
I don't know. Why do I look like that?
How did you end up at MCA?
I always wanted to be a religion teacher ever since my junior year of high school when I had a really good teacher. And one of my friends from college, Anna Rashino, worked here, and she knew I was looking for a teaching job, and so she asked me to apply, and I did, and I accepted because Sino and Sister really amazed me in my interview.
Thank you.
Ew. Like, oh wow.
That was part of what they wore in France before they came over here. And when they came here, they basically kept the same thing. If you look at the pictures of the sisters who first came, that is what they had on. It's different from us because it was more clothes. And over the years, we've gotten rid of a lot of those clothes. It was a very heavy skirt, a vest that went around it, plus you had a blouse under that. The vest was more like a cape, I guess. And then, obviously, it was to the floor. So the extra piece that you see on the front that's brown is the scapular. And that's, now we have little scapulas that are brown that you all get around your neck, and the scapular medals are allowed. But that was what the original habit was. And the sisters had someone make a doll, so we wouldn't forget what the original habit was. And if you look at the pictures of the foundress, she had that kind of a cap. The idea of a doll became popular as the sisters changed the habits. And then people wanted to retain what it was, and so dolls started being made. I wore the habit, which was called just a cap. It was like a baseball cap almost that you put on your head. And we had to cut our hair and all that stuff. But we didn't make dolls of that one until we eliminated that. You know, little girls like to play with dolls, and you like little girls to think about the possibilities of being mommies and grandmothers and all that, but we also wanted to think about the possibility of loving God and serving His children. And it's like, you think this looks bad? Look what we used to wear.
Ava, don't you just love how many events Mount Carmel puts on at this school?
Yes, I especially love the STK productions.
I hear they have 2 shows for the price of 1.
This is my 15th year here as the STK director. I think the most challenging thing is that we're doing 2 shows at the same time. So coordinating the rehearsal schedules and the venue, the space where they would rehearse, and having both shows happening simultaneously is the most challenging part. They're both about Henry VIII and his 6 wives. Queens has Henry VIII in the show, and 6 is just the wives.
I like the gossip scenes. Those are always really fun. What makes this production so special is that it tells us the story of Henry VIII and his wives, and I just love this production because I just love getting to be able to tell the story.
I kind of like enjoy like that we get to see like more of like a historical view of like within Queens, like because everything's based on actual documents and stuff. So like there's actual historical context going into all these things, and there's 2 different Henrys, so you kind of see like the flip side of 2 different perspectives. Like you see like the flashbacks from Henry's life, and then like the queens are coming like after him.
Come see Queens and Sis!
I like the musical 6, but I normally don't like musicals.
Ew, Ava, that's an ick.
Speaking of which,
hey Ava.
Hey Lexi, I've got a question of the week.
People that say library instead of library.
Probably like hair in the shower.
When people try and act nonchalant.
Child. Anyway, so
my biggest ick is when LSU lost to USC because Brian Kelly should not be losing those games, and it's year 3.
My biggest ick is when people put their feet on the table.
Loud chewers. People who chew loud. Yeah.
My biggest ick is not winning the Taylor Swift ticket raffle.
Our biggest ick was when people don't come to the Dominican Pink game. Yay!
Slow walkers. Hard watch, hard watch, hard watch.
Lexi, I heard our TV class has some really cute pets.
Yes, Ava, you're right.
Guess what I've been told?
What?
That a pet always matches its owners.
Let's try to guess the pet.
Week.
Who let the dogs out? Who? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? No.
Look at the camera, Louie. Look at the camera.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who?
Lexi, could you tell whose pet is whose?
Yes, all of them. And mine was the prettiest one of them all, if you couldn't tell.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week.
We'll see you same time, same place next week. But remember,
Go out and make the news, because the news is you.